Am I biased? Do I do biased reviews on YouTube? Is there even such a thing as an unbiased review? The answer is probably not what you think. Actually, here's the answer. The fact of the matter is that I am biased. And I do biased reviews here on YouTube. There you go. Hate me, unsubscribe, do all of that stuff, but I'm here to tell you there's no such thing as an unbiased review here on YouTube. It does not exist. There's no such thing as an unbiased review. Let me see if I can explain here real quick. We're going to try not to ramble on, but this is a rant video. So let's get started.
Why is everyone biased?
Now, if you've ever heard, I do unbiased reviews, that statement in and of itself is just, it's just not true. There's no such thing as an unbiased review. Now, I am admitting here that I have said this in one of my past videos. I don't know which video it was. I know somewhere at some point I've said I do unbiased reviews, but I can't find it. I have 400 plus videos. I can't go through every single one, and I can't remember where exactly I said it, but I'm sure I said it somewhere. If not, then I've at least thought it. So there you go. I'm admitting to the fact that I have at least thought this and have said it in my videos in my past. I've done unbiased review, or I do unbiased reviews. That's not true. I 100% do biased reviews, and I've always done biased reviews. And that's because if you break down the very definition of the statement unbiased review, you'll see that in that sentence, there's the word review. Review, a formal assessment or examination of something with the possibility or intention of instituting change if necessary. Having the word review in that statement means that it's not unbiased. Those two things don't go together. Unbiased and review, they do not go together, period. Unbiased, free from all prejudice and favoritism. There is no such thing as being unbiased and doing a review, because the very nature of doing a review is your opinion based on your experiences with that product or other products, or your experiences in the past, your life experiences, whatever it is. You're basing your opinion of that particular item on your past experiences, which that in and of itself makes it biased. Now, I could do a review on this Ream water heater here and tell you that it's completely unbiased because I ain't got nothing to financially gain from it. What I will tell you is that this is the second one that I put in 2 years. These things only last 2 years. That's as much as you'll ever get out of them. Sure, they got a warranty, but you're gonna end up being without hot water for several days while you wait for your warranty to go through. And I don't know about you, but I like my hot baths in the evening, so I can't go without hot water for another 3 days. So I gotta rip this thing out myself and put a new one in. At my cost. But this is a completely unbiased review because I ain't got nothing financially gained from it. See what I'm saying? Why, you may ask? Because just like everybody else on planet Earth, I have favorite things and I have unfavorite things. I have things that I like and I have things that I don't like. That in itself means that everybody has bias. Otherwise, you just like everything equally. I like reading the Uline catalog exactly the same as I like reading knife engineering. And sorry, I hate to break it to you, but you can't even disagree with me here, because the very nature of you disagreeing is being biased. Listen, man, there's absolutely nobody on planet Earth that can be completely unbiased. Nope, you're wrong. You can absolutely, positively be unbiased. 100%. But isn't saying that being biased towards me, saying that nobody can be completely unbiased? You're calling me a liar? Are you calling me a liar? Now, there's some great debate online as to whether a human being can or cannot be completely unbiased. Did I say that right? But I believe the general consensus is that it is not possible for a human being to be unbiased. And that is because everybody has things that they like and things that they don't like. Now, we can certainly try to be as objective as humanly possible and try to not let our subjective feelings get in the way of what's actually true. But this can be sort of tricky to navigate in a lot of cases. I'll give you an example. This knife weighs 2.95 ounces. That would be a more objective statement. right? That's something that we can all agree on. If you weigh this knife on any scale, it's going to weigh 2.95 ounces because we're using a standard unit of measurement to make our objective statement.
However,
The second that I make any comment on that weight, then it becomes a subjective statement. This knife is nice and light at 2.95 ounces. Oops. All of a sudden, it's not an unbiased review. So you're telling me that you like lightweight knives? I like everything equally without bias. So what you're telling me is that this knife and this knife are both equally gonna make great pocket knives. My completely unbiased review on which one of these knives would make the better pocket knife is going to be completely dependent on what size your pockets are. So you're telling me that your completely unbiased review is based on what size your pockets are? Absolutely. That would be 100% completely unbiased. So which knife would you pick for the winner in this case? Which knife would make a better pocket knife? Well, obviously the larger one if you have larger pockets and the smaller one for smaller pockets. I mean, duh. But what happens if you have large pockets but prefer smaller knives? I don't understand. It's still unbiased, but it's not. That's just what you prefer. You prefer large knives in large pockets and small knives in small pockets. What if I like small knives in large pockets and large knives in small pockets? Oh yeah, I see your point. So you're telling me now that your bias is shifting? So how do you, a viewer, a researcher, someone who's trying to figure out which product is best going to suit their needs, how do you figure out who to trust? Well, the problem is that you can't. What you have to do is watch a bunch of different reviews. Don't just watch one person's reviews. Go out and watch 10, watch 20, watch 50 different reviews on a certain product. Don't blindly trust one person just because you agree with that person one time or 2 times or 3 times in the past. Because what that'll end up doing is ultimately making you biased.